people from South America being criminals and doing criminal activity. This guy it's a white man from South Africa who has recorded murdering several women from Alaska to wherever. And listen to him.
Time span of a month or so. You work at the Marriott. Mm-hmm. How often, you live at Starbucks, so you live here in Anchorage. How often would you say you stay at a Marriott? Would you spend the night there at a Marriott or rent a room there?
Well, when we go away, like now we stayed at Marriott, yeah.
Okay.
In DC?
Yeah.
But let's say here in Anchorage.
A few weeks ago, probably a month or two, I had a fight with my wife and I went and stayed at a Marriott.
Okay. And how many nights did you rent it? Do you have to, as an employee, do you have to rent the room, or how does that work?
Oh, yeah, I just rent the room, yeah.
Okay. And how many nights did you rent the room for?
Probably about 2 nights, yeah.
All right. And when you went to the hotel, what did you do? What was your evening like?
After a fight with your wife, you usually drink a hell of a lot, so it did involve quite a bit of alcohol, so...
Okay. Did you go anywhere?
I probably would have driven around a bit, got some food and stuff.
Okay. Did you meet up with anybody, talk to anybody?
I can't remember. I probably would have. Between us, I have been known to sometimes go out and find a companion, you know.
Okay. Did you do that, you think, that particular night?
I probably did, yeah.
You probably did?
Yeah.
Okay. So can you tell me about how that evening went down?
If this is the same evening, I met a lady down at the homeless shelter, and she actually works there. And she stayed the night. And I still got to work late the next morning because I went and dropped her off back at work again. So,
yeah, sure.
I can't remember her name. I can't even remember what she looks like, yeah.
Okay. What time was it that you picked her up at the homeless shelter?
I probably would have bought her. I can't tell you. I really can't tell you.
Yeah, you can't tell.
Downtown Hope Center was the homeless shelter that Brian frequently visited. It was here that a series of unsettling events began to unfold. Events that would ultimately lead to the deaths of not one, but 2 women.
But it would have been late, like 10, 11.
Okay. And from there, once you picked her up, where did you guys go?
She said that she knows where we can get some booze, and she arranged some vodka.
So go watch this video because this man beats this woman to a pulp. So how he gets caught is a homeless woman breaks into his truck, steals his GoPro with the SD card on it, and all where he filmed all of the murders that he did. He beat these women to death, and he did so many horrific things. This is my thing, though. While we're sitting here talking about deporting people from South America because they're violent and criminals, they're not addressing men like this, white men like this from Europe, from South Africa, from all these different nations who are coming here committing crimes as well. But we're not talking about any of those white males that are coming here who are violent, and I mean violent in nature, and committing crimes. So is this man going to get deported? What's happening with this man, this particular case? Or does he get a pass? And this is one of the reasons why Elon went in destroying all the different agencies, FBI, CIA, all these different agencies, so that there's no accountability for males like this from South Africa, white males from South Africa. There's no accountability. There's no vetting. But anyways, the story is pretty horrific.